Welcome to Invest Ed.
So dito itatakal natin yung BDO third quarter earnings nila or reports nila, no? Kasi marami nagre-request sa atin na i-update daw natin yung BDO. Okay? So okay guys, yung topic, ang focus natin nandito, no, ay yung third quarter lang report ng company, no. Kung gusto niyo mapanood yung full analysis natin sa kanya, please click down below or up, no. May nakikita kayo diyan nagpa-pop up, so pwede niyo siyang pindutin. Okay, so yung focus lang kasi natin dito ay yung third quarter earnings ng company and ano ba yung positions natin sa kanya ngayon, no. Okay guys, so kung ready na kayo, samahan niyo ako. Let's start and see you on the other side. The 1-year chart ng company. Okay, nakikita natin dito na yung kanilang high sa 160, yung kanilang high in January. And during that during the pandemic, nag-crash sila to 82, no. Yung pinakamababa nila dito yung nasa 82. Okay, ito, no. Nakita natin dito yung massive drop down during the pandemic, yung peak ng pandemic, no. Nakikita natin dito. Okay, nakikita na natin na pagbaba niya, nagkaroon na lang siya dito ng consolidations. And now, okay, nang time na analyze natin to, yung kanyang current price ay nasa 89. 89 pesos per share. Ayan. So nakikita natin na sobrang massive drop down siya from the peak of 160 to 89 na yung presyo niya ngayon. Okay, now let's take a look the estimates of analysts. And this is the revenue actual versus forecast ng company. Nakikita natin dito, yung forecasted ng mga analysts ay nasa 48.08 billion yung kanilang forecasted revenue. Yung kanilang actual na na-produce ng third quarter ay nasa 50.48 billion. Kasi nakikita natin dito na na-outperform ng company yung forecasted revenue ng mga analyst, no. Nakikita natin dito, no, na na-beat nila ng company yung third quarter forecasted ng mga analyst. Okay guys, again, no, yung ating focus lang dito ay third quarter earnings lang ng company or third quarter report ng company, no. Kasi maraming nagre-request sa atin na i-update daw natin, no, yung BDO. For more details ng analyzations natin or deep analysis natin, so nasa baba yung descriptions natin sa kay BDO or nasa taas lang, no? Okay, and this is the earnings per share actual versus forecast ng company, no? Yung forecasted ng mga analyst ay nasa 2.01 yung kanilang forecast earnings per share, while the actual of BDO earnings per share ay nasa 2.78. So nakikita din also natin dito na na-outperform ng company yung forecasted ng mga analyst. Okay, and this is the BDO net income ng company in a quarterly basis. Nakikita natin dito, in a third quarter of 2020, meron siyang net income na 12.3 billion pesos. And kung mapapansin natin dito, in the second quarter of 2020, down siya by 4.5 billion pesos. In a first quarter of 2020, up siya by 8.8 billion pesos. And kung i-compare natin yung third quarter of 2020 and 2019, nakikita natin na meron siyang 11.9 billion pesos in the same quarter in 2019. So nakita natin na tumaas kanilang net income ng company in a quarterly basis na mayroon pang pandemic, no? Okay guys, this is the loan breakdown ng company. No? Nakikita natin dito, 46.4% came from corporate, 29.4% came from middle market, 22.2% came from consumer, and 2% came from others, no. This is the investment thesis. Major beneficiary of economic recovery. We expect BDO to be one of the major beneficiaries of the investment-driven economic growth of the Philippines over the next few years after the effect of pandemic. BDO, as the largest bank in the Philippines, will position to capitalize on this growth opportunity given its strong and high liquid balance sheet. The bank has also been front-loading its provision in 2020, which should allow the bank move forward quicker once the economic growth resumes. And also, BDO has less exposure to consumer loans at 22% to total loans versus the median exposure of smaller bank at 30%. And also, relative to other banks, we believe that BDO earnings quality is higher given a larger portion of its revenue are generated from recurring income. Note that in 2019, the bank net interest income and fee-based revenue composed to 86% of its revenue. Okay, this is the competitors ni BDO. Nakikita natin dito, in a 1-year return, nakikita natin dito si BDO ay merong 40.9% down in a 1-year return, while si BPI ay nasa 24.2%. Si SCBC ay nasa 31.9%, si Metrobank ay nasa 36.4% down, and si PNB ay nasa 39.1% down. So napapansin natin dito, yung pinakamalaking massive drop down ng kanilang price ay si BDO ay nasa 40.9, and ang pinakamababa drop down ng kanilang drop down ay si BPI na nasa 24.2% yung kanilang down, no? And in comparing to the PE ratio ng company, nakikita natin dito na si BDO ay meron 13.83 times PE ratio, si BPI ay meron 12.14 times, si RCBC ay nasa 5.8 times, Metrobank na nasa 7.76 times, si PNB na nasa 5.5 times PE ratio, no? So nakikita natin dito na yung PE ratio ni BDO, PE ratio ng company, no? It is a poor value base against its competitors. Okay, yung pinakamababang PE ratio ngayon, ang time na ina-analyze natin to ay si PNB na mayroong 5.57 times PE ratio lang. Okay, so alam na natin no, kung ano meron sa company. Alam na natin kung ano yung meron sa report ng company in the third quarter. Ngayon, titignan natin ngayon kung ano yung intrinsic value na ngayon ni BDO. Okay guys, no, kung wala ka pang Excel sheet na katulad nito, no, so please comment down below your email kasi bibigay ko ito sa inyo ng libre guys. So hindi ako nagpapabayad guys, no, tandaan niyo lagi na hindi ako nagpapabayad sa mga binibigay kong information sa inyo. Okay? And also, no, kung viewers kayo ng channel natin, no, alam niyo na kung paano ito i-compute, okay, yung ganitong data. So, alam niyo na kung paano hanapin yung intrinsic value ng company. Okay guys, so ngayon ang hanapin ulit natin ngayon ay yung forecasted net income ng company. So nakaraang video natin, no, yung kanyang forecasted net income ng company ay nasa 26.5 billion pesos yung kanyang forecasted net income. So let's see kung nagbago na yung forecasted net income ng company. Okay guys, this is the forecasted net income ngayon ng company, no. Nasa 27.3 na yung kanilang forecasted net income. So, yung forecasted net income ng company ay nag-upgrade, no, based sa estimate ng mga analyst. Okay, so based sa 10 analysts natin na nahanap, no, yung kanilang forecasted net income na ngayon sa company ay nasa 27.3 billion pesos net income. So, kukunin lang natin to, no, at ilalagay sa ating Excel sheet. Okay, na yung average PE ratio ng company for the past 5 years ay nasa 17.8, no? Okay, kung pinanood nyo, no, kung pinanood nyo yung first video natin kay BDO sa yearly data natin doon, yung kanilang average PE ratio for the past 5 years ay nasa 17.8. So ito ulit yung ating gagamitin dito sa ating average PE ratio. Okay guys, so susunod natin kukunin naman yung current price ng company and yung current market cap ng company. Okay guys, yung current market cap ngayon ni BDO ay nasa 403.3 billion pesos market cap. And kanyang price ngayon ay nasa 89, no? So kukunin natin to at saka ito, no? Okay guys, so yung ating intrinsic value ngayon kay BDO ay nasa 107.52. And yung ating margin of safety sa kanya ay nasa 86, no? And ng time na i-analyze natin to, yung kanyang current market price ay nasa 89. So may potential upside siya na 21%. Okay, this is the intrinsic value comparison. Okay? So nakikita natin dito yung ating intrinsic value ngayon kay BDO ay nasa 107.52 while kay COL ay nasa 129 pesos per share. Si BPI Trade ay nasa 112 pesos per share. Okay guys, so maraming salamat sa mga nag-request nito, no, na i-review natin tong stocks na to. Kung gusto niyo mapanood yung deep tackle natin or deep analyzations natin dito sa company na to, no, so nasa baba yung ating link or nasa taas, so pindutin niyo na lang guys. Okay, again guys, no, this is the third quarter analyzations lang natin sa kanya, no. So maraming salamat sa inyo guys. As always, invest wisely and see you on the other side. Hello guys, welcome sa channel natin. Kung bago ka pa lang sa channel natin, huwag mong kakalimutan na i-subscribe and pindutin ang bell button para ma-notify ka sa mga bagong videos na lalabas sa channel natin. No? So dito, binabahagi ko yung 7 years of experience ko sa pag-trade at pag-invest ko sa stock market. And ang kagandahan pa dito, it's completely free. Maraming salamat. See you on the other side.